Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Drawing Fire Emblem Heroes. So this is a special episode this week because all the brave heroes have been announced. So, you know, we've got to draw our favourite brave hero. And I chose Corrin because I'm trying to keep up with all of the Corrins because surprisingly I actually have every single Corrin in Fire Emblem Heroes for some reason. And I'd like to keep it that way. And plus that, and Fates was my first Fire Emblem game. I've got a little bit of bias towards Fates, if you didn't know. It's based on the Fire Emblem Cipher artwork of Corrin, where she's the Valite noble. And, you know, obviously it's based on the ending of Revelation, where she becomes the Queen of Valor. I'm surprised I haven't basically been Thanos snapped yet, because saying that name basically makes people disappear. It's the Valor Curse. This Corrin is very pretty, and I wish they'd bring Fire Emblem Cipher back because the artwork on those cards were absolutely gorgeous. I have about 6 cards myself. It's a growing collection. I'd love to get more into it, but obviously it's a dead card game now, and trying to get anything over here is basically trying to find a needle in a haystack because it was only ever released in Japan. It never really took off over here, and it's just difficult to track down anything. Like, I managed to get some cards, but not many, and I managed to get 2 of them because I've actually got the collector's edition of Fire Emblem Fates from Japan, which, when I bought it pre-owned, and thankfully the guy who sold it to me kept it in such good condition. It had everything inside, and even the cards were still sealed. And I haven't opened them. I am not touching them, but I know what cards I have in there, and they are so nice. And man, I just wish Nintendo would bring other card games over here, you know? The Pokemon TCG is so big over here, and I just feel like they're not giving any other card game a shot to even try and compete with the Pokemon TCG. Like, I feel the Fire Emblem card game would have been definitely a big thing if they genuinely bought it over here, but they didn't. I do wish Nintendo would have bought Fire Emblem Cipher over here, mainly because it's a different card game and the artwork is just so good. It deserves to have a spotlight. Even if they just make a Cipher art book and sell it over here, you know? Just to show people the glorious artwork of Cipher. So this year everyone voted for these guys, which are Robin, Soren, Corrin, and
Quickly.
I had to get Google Translate to say that for me because I have no idea how you say that yourself. I have no idea why people voted for.
Quickly.
Because, well, I do have an idea why people voted for.
Quickly.
But but I don't really want to think about that, you know? In terms of the story, probably like the weirdest Fire Emblem OC we've had yet. Like, but she's also she, and there's a lot of timey-wimey stuff going on there, and I think it's probably the most confusing thing we've had going on for a while. Where does it start? Where does it end? Who knows? But yeah, I'd love to get that Robin at some point. I'm hoping he'll drop for me in like a random summon at some point, or a free summon, or like a Hero Fest whenever they do one of those again, probably Golden Week. Soren, I'm not too fussed about Soren. I mean, he's not the strongest of the units by any shot. I think Corrin's probably your best shot if you want a really strong unit because, oh boy. I had to choose the entire final map with Bridal Tiki because there was no way I was gonna beat that without her. Like, I had to shove her in the corner, have all my other units out of range. Even Fall and Byleth couldn't handle them, you know? So, thank God Bridal Tiki was here. I love Bridal Tiki. I think her and Corrin on the same team are gonna be absolutely abysmal. Like, if you face that team, you're basically screwed. There's no getting past them, and just pray, you know? Just pray. But I'm super happy we finally got this Corrin. I've been waiting for this Corrin for ages. Initially I thought she was going to be like the legendary hero that that turned out to be more noble Corrin. So I'm guessing male Corrin, when male Corrin finally gets legendary, is going to be a Hoshiden noble. And if we ever vote for brave Corrin, male Corrin that is, I reckon he's going to get the same outfit, but, you know, the male version. So I think that wraps it up for this Choose Your Legend special. It's been a bit chaotic. This piece of art took me, I'd say at least 2 days, at least. I had a bit of issue, like you can see there was a bit where I did skip over it. The footage got corrupted, but luckily I managed to salvage whatever came after it, so we're all good there. But my Google Drive storage trying to transfer this footage over to this, I had to delete nearly everything on my Google Drive to be able to transfer everything, because there's no way I am paying for more storage. I'm gonna cheese the system until I can no longer cheese the system. Let me know who you guys chose for Choose Your Legends. Anyone would be interesting, especially to like hear your reasoning, especially if you chose.
Quickly.
Yeah, especially if you chose the Sneak Lady, because I just want to know why. I want to know the reasons. I think I know the reasons, but I just want to know. But that pretty much wraps it up for this week, and hopefully I'll see you back here for another normal episode of Drawing Fire Emblem Heroes next time. See ya!